What's going on, y'all? Hope you're doing great. Today I just wanted to walk through 50 different ways to play Waymaker. Sometimes the challenge with songs that have very simple progression is to add something fresh, and it's to add something new, and it's to serve the song as an individual song and not just turn every song into, oh, it's the same four chords, whatever. And a lot of that has to do with your creativity and your mentality as a player. So I just wanted to play a bunch of different varieties of ways that you could approach the song Waymaker. It's in the key of A. The chords are basically D, A, E, F sharp minor, 4, 1, 5, 6. And you use these building blocks for everything, okay? So learning how to play it a bunch of different ways and give it a bunch of different flavors over the same chords will serve your creativity as you're playing through those same chords in all kinds of different songs. So I'm going to start from easy to difficult. And here we go. I'll start with first capo, second fret. I'm going to play G-shaped chords, and this sounds great. So nice, simple way to play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Okay? I'm playing a C2 shape. And then a G2. You throw it on this note right here. It's essentially, let's pretend like the capo doesn't exist and we're just playing the key of G. It would be on the second fret. With the capo, it's on the fourth fret, third string. That's that 2. That makes it a G2 chord, just a little prettier. Then you might have seen this shape before. It's like that cowboy chord, C shape, but you're gonna slide it up to the D. And again, I know I've got a capo, so it's an E chord. Okay? And then I'm gonna keep the same shape for the F sharp minor chord. I'm gonna turn it to the F sharp minor 9 by simply playing the 6th string. Okay, so again. So out of 3 shapes, you get, 4 really nice sounding chords. It sounds great. I mean, that's a great way to play it. Another way to play it is here. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. I like that because you don't have to use a capo. So now, so that's a little bit of an advantage. I think it gives you a little more versatility throughout the song to not have to worry about that. That being said, I'm playing a D major 9, which is just strings on the second fret, strings 2 and 3. And I'm just playing the bottom 4 strings. It's a D major 9, pretty simple. And then move both those fingers to the middle strings for an A2. So now I'm on string 3 and 4, playing the 5th string in the bass for an A2 chord. And then I'm just playing a good old-fashioned E chord. You can find that anywhere. It's like the first one you learn. Great chord. Sounds great. And then I'm going to play that A2 again, all right? But I'm going to put the F sharp 6th string, 2nd fret in the bass, okay? And then I'm going to have my first finger free so that I can go to the 1st fret, 3rd string, and do this kind of hammer-on thing. How you hammer on or whatever, but that's basically kind of turning it into a little bit of a F sharp minor 9 versus an F sharp minor 7 back and forth. And you can do that, just because you see the chart says one thing, you can add a little bit of different texture in there, and usually it works. Just use your ear and listen. And if you get in trouble, then don't do it. Play simpler. All right, here's another way that I like to play it. Still the same chords, okay? But Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Okay, so that is it's all the way up here, 12th fret, covering back all the way down to like the 9th fret, and I'm just playing this shape. it's almost like I'm playing the D shape all the way up here on the like 9th and 10th fret. That's my A chord, but I'm using it as a D, okay? So it's an A chord, but I'm putting the D in the bass here on the 12th fret, 4th string. So, and then I'm barring here. So, Waymaker, miracle worker. Same exact thing. I've got the A, outlined with the rest of my hand, and then instead of putting a D in the bass, in the lowest part of the chord, I'm putting it a C sharp. So now it's just an A chord, okay? And for the E, your E bar chord here, I'm not worrying about barring it like that. I'm just barring it with my first finger. That leaves my whole hand free to do hammer-ons. This is all barred the whole time. Okay? And then an F sharp minor 7. Just your basic F sharp minor 7 shape that you're probably pretty familiar with if you're a little bit more of an intermediate player. But I like to play this variation. If you want to look it up, it's called a drop 2 on strings 1, 2, 3, and 4. 12th fret, string 1. 10th fret, string 2, and then 11th fret, string 3 and 4. So it's this kind of shape. Okay? Might be a little hard to see. Then you can work on varying the way you pick that out, like and then throwing a lick or whatever for the F sharp, or just go back to the chord, just the chord there. Okay, hopefully that makes some sense, and you can kind of slow that down. You can actually do that at the bottom of the video, put it on like 3/4 speed or half speed. There's a way to do that, but you're probably tracking with me here. And then there's 2 like just licks that I'll just show you briefly. The timing's a little different, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that'd be more over the bridge. And what I'm doing is, and I'm doing a lot of palm, like lightly palm muted stuff. Just kind of keeping the meat of my hand just kind of sitting on the strings, but kind of outlining the A chord. But I'm grabbing the C sharp. Then again, those are over the first 2 chords. And then I go to, instead of, I'm going to flat that first string. Actually, it's the 3rd string to the 1st fret. And then I go back to the same shape I had. Then just a little lick. So. Kind of messy, but you get it. And then you could even invert that all the way up. I like to play it over the bridge, and I like to practice it a little more and play it a little cleaner. But that's just some ideas that you can do. Again, slow it down. And the last thing is just this little lick that I like to play over the bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then. I'll play that one more time, and then if you want me to talk through it, I'll do it on another video. But check this out. So that's just some cool ideas of stuff that you can play. If you want to slow that stuff down and kind of look through it, that's great. If you put in the comments that you want me to dig into that, I'm happy to dig into any part of it that you'd like. But it's all over the same chords. It's the greatest song. It's so great. I love this song. And it's an amazing song to worship to. And I hope this gives you some cool ideas. Where's the daggum camera? There you go. I don't know where it is, so I promise my eyes aren't crossed. But yeah, like, make it your own. Mess around with it. Talk with your band director and see, you know, what works for the song. But I love playing this one with a steady kick and going crazy on it. So have fun.